Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing something a little bit differently. I'm going to be sharing a cook, craft, and clean with me. So I actually had asked you guys maybe a month ago or so if you guys would be interested in seeing a craft on how I created my kids' chore chart. It's a super easy one and you guys all just said yes, you really want to see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you guys today. And then once I get done with the craft, I'm thinking it's going to be about dinner time. So I will just go ahead and cook our dinner with you guys. And then afterwards, we will go ahead and clean everything up together and get some good cleaning motivation for you guys. So I'm also excited because this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I have worked with them in the past and I really genuinely love their service. We use them even when I'm not being sponsored by them. We've just used them on really busy weeks when I know it's going to be really hard to actually be getting a good home cooked meal on the table for the kids and for the family. And so they have saved us a lot of time. So I'm excited to be partnering with them again for this video. And they also did share with me a coupon code for you guys. So if you have not tried out HelloFresh before, I will leave that coupon code up here for you guys and then also down in the description box. And using that code will give you 6 free meals with them. So definitely check that out. And they have a ton of great recipes. Honestly, we have tried so many and we just haven't found any that we don't really like. There are like our very favorite ones, but we just have not found any that we don't like. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it. So I will try and do my best to link everything down below, but all of these items you can just find at a craft store. I found mine at Hobby Lobby, but all of them should be available at any local craft store. This is the chore chart that you guys have seen in my kitchen for a very long time. I made it several years ago. So the one that we are going to be making today is a little bit different just because I couldn't find the exact same metal rectangle piece. But all you need to do is just make sure that the metal rectangle that you pick is actually magnetic. And the first thing you are going to do is just take some washi tape and place it onto the metal rectangle like this, kind of dividing it up. And then you will add on your sticker letters. Next, you're going to grab your flat bottle caps and just put your craft magnets on the back of those. And I just like to make sure that the craft magnets that I pick are adhesive on the back, just to make your life a little bit easier. The next thing you're going to want to do is just get some washi tape that is pretty light colored that you can actually write on, and then cut it down to size to fit inside of the bottle caps. And then you will just need to write 6 or however many chores you choose onto your washi tape, and then take the backing off and stick it right onto your bottle caps. And that is seriously all there is to it. This is such a simple craft. And my boys really like it because they are actually in charge of doing these every day. And whenever they get one done, they are able to move it over to the done list. And it's almost like a reusable sticker chart that they could do on their own every day. And I just loved how this one turned out. If you guys end up making one of these, please tag me over on Instagram. I would love to see how your guys' turns out. Next, I'm just going to tidy up the kitchen a little bit so that I can have a clean workspace to start on dinner.
Can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the
So the HelloFresh meal that we are making tonight is this cheese tortellini in a mushroom sauce. Now, nobody in my family is a huge mushroom fan, but we all really loved this one a lot. And you can actually go ahead and screenshot this recipe card if you would like to make this at home. It is super easy to make. And then I will also leave a link to the recipe down in the description box if you want to check it out there as well. So when you get your HelloFresh, everything will come in this bag, and I love this bag because I actually end up using it as a garbage bag, which makes cleanup such a breeze. And as I said earlier, I will have a link down below if you want to try out HelloFresh for yourself, and you can use my code and that will give you 6 free HelloFresh meals. We really love this service, and like I said, we do use it pretty regularly, maybe once or twice a month, just depending on how busy our lives are at the time or how busy our weeks are. And it's been really nice because a lot of times Kyle actually ends up cooking with one of the boys. So it's a really great way to kind of get your kids and your husband involved. Or if you're just trying to learn to cook yourself, it makes it so simple. So once you have your water boiling, you're just going to go ahead and stem and clean off your mushrooms.
treat you like you're heaven. Thought that I knew better. Keep falling for your innocence. Acting like you're into me. I know this is hopeless. Moving in slow motion. Trying to control my thoughts, but I can't stop our body talk. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go.
Then once all of your produce is chopped up, you're going to add some oil into a pan, heat that up, and then start sauteing your mushrooms until they kind of shrink down a bit. Then once your water is boiling, you will go ahead and add the pasta into the water, and you will just cook that for 3 to 5 minutes. And then once it's all done cooking, you will turn it off and just leave the pasta sitting in there for a few minutes. And then once that's cooked down a little bit more, you're going to add in the rest of your ingredients and then just heat that up, stirring constantly until it creates a really nice sauce.
I could be who you want, 'cause I know that I need to be happy too. And then things turn to dust when I bluff just to mess up and tell the truth. All I hear is an echo, turn the words up you say.
And then last, you're just going to get a slotted spoon and move all of your pasta into your mushroom sauce. And that is really all there is to this. This was such an easy recipe to create. And you guys can definitely create this at home as well.
I go crazy when you call my name, make me lose my game. When you call my name, I go crazy, 'cause I can't escape. When you call my name, when you call my name, I go crazy. When you call my name, make me lose my game. When you call my name, I go crazy, 'cause I can't escape. When you call my name, when you call my name. When you call my name.
Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever tried HelloFresh, and if you have, what was your favorite meal that you got from them? I think one of our favorite meals that we've ever gotten from them was a chicken with a Dijon dill sauce, and it was so delicious, but honestly, we have just not had any meals that we just didn't love. So if you guys do try HelloFresh, be sure to use that coupon code, and then keep your eye out for that Dijon dill chicken. It is so good.
Turn the words up you say to ammo. Sleeping on the side of the bed though. Weeks of gone, can't let go.
Once we were all done eating, Kyle just went to hang out with the boys for a little bit so I could finish cleaning up and filming. A lot of times he does help me clean up, but usually when I'm filming, I end up doing it on my own. I am still working on convincing him to do a clean with me though. But before I got started in the kitchen, I just wanted to have him go ahead and take the garbage out for me. Next, I just got everything cleared off the counter, including the rest of our dinner mess. As I've said before, usually whenever I cook, I like to clean as I go, but whenever I'm filming, I feel like I'm just so preoccupied with filming and getting the right shots that I end up having a pretty big mess left for me at the end, but it's no big deal. It just ends up giving you guys that much extra cleaning motivation. I did want to finish loading my dishwasher up because, as I've told you guys in my nighttime cleaning routine and just in different cleaning videos before, I do like to run my dishwasher every single night. I feel like it's so nice to wake up to a clean dishwasher, and then you can unload the dishwasher in the morning and load it throughout the day, and it just makes the chore so much easier. So you guys might notice that I have a new little addition over on my sink station. I've decided to try and kind of move into the direction of getting dish soap refills and putting it in this glass dish soap jar that I will show you guys in just a minute. And it's been really nice because one, I think it looks really pretty to leave on the counter, and two, it is actually much cheaper because you're not having to buy the bottle each time or anything. It just ends up being a lot cheaper when you do it that way. And the third thing that I love about it is that you're not having to buy more bottles all the time, but instead you are just buying the small refill pouches.
Take down your walls and let me ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me.
One thing that I've mentioned to you guys in so many different cleaning videos is that I like to add a few drops of essential oils into my sink once I get done cleaning it, and you will just be so amazed at how fresh it keeps your sink smelling. If you guys have tried this out, let me know in the comments what your favorite scent to use is. Next, I just needed to wipe everything down, so I needed to first go through my kitchen and wipe down all of my countertops, and then after that I will move on to my table. And I am just using the Peppermint Mrs. Meyer's spray. This is still my favorite spray from Mrs. Meyer's, but if you're looking for a really great smelling one that's not a seasonal spray, you guys should totally try out the basil. That one smells so fresh and so clean. Let me know how often you guys wipe down your stove. Do you guys do it once a week? Do you guys do it after every meal or once a day? I feel like I usually do it once a day in the evening, unless if I have a spill, but that way I feel like I don't end up having to really scrub on it very much, and anything that gets me to not scrub things is definitely a win in my book. Also, I'm starting to get a jump on spring cleaning. I know it's not quite spring yet, but I'm pretty much wishing it into existence because I am so over winter right now. I'm actually a little bit sick when I'm doing this voiceover, if you can probably tell in my voice. So we are just so ready for spring, but I did share a spring cleaning video recently, so I will link that up here for you guys if you haven't seen that. And then let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in seeing a deep spring cleaning of my kitchen. I feel like there's a lot in the kitchen to do, so I might do a whole video on that if that's something that you guys are interested in. So just let me know down below.
I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever.
Once I was done sweeping, I just swept everything into this central vacuum system, and anytime I've showed this in my videos, you guys always ask me what it is. So this actually sucks the dirt into some pipes that goes through our house and into a canister in the garage. I actually really love it. It's just really super convenient. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys got some amazing cleaning motivation. Again, if you guys make that craft that I made in the beginning of the video, please tag me over on Instagram. I would love to see how your guys' turned out. And also let me know if you guys like this combination type of video where I do cooking, cleaning, and a craft. It was a lot of fun to film for you guys, so I would love to do another one if that's something that you guys are interested in. Do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also head over to Instagram and follow me over there. And I'm also starting up my blog a little bit more again, so I will leave my blog down in the description box too as well. I would love for you guys to go check it out, and I will see you guys in my next one.
Wish that I knew